Hello, welcome in. Good afternoon, or good mid-morning, depending where you are. Late morning. Right to you. It's just gone 4 p.m. here. Yes, Neo Caridina, aka the cherry shrimp. Whatever colour you want, go for. They're very easy, very hardy, and they do well in tap water straight from the tap. Obviously, treated tap water with like a water dechlorinator. 10 gallons is perfect here for shrimp. In fact, I'll show you. That's only 7 gallons. That's got shrimp in it. They make good shrimp tanks. It's a thing with small tanks. But yeah, cherry shrimp. Whichever colour is your favourite colour, go for. Don't try not to mix the colours, because what people do when they get what's called a Skittles tank is if you've got red, yellow, green, and blue in there, they all breed together and it mixes the colours up, and eventually they all end up like wild type colour, looking like a dull brown shrimp. So try and keep to one specific colour. Bloody Mary are the best quality in red you'll get in the red, like the high grade. Bloody, so if it says Bloody Mary, it means the high grade. Rob, you should try doing the voice for an audiobook. Never thought about it. Welcome in, everyone. Just got all my plants delivered. So I've got all that. I won them on the auction. Got all them. 10 pots. And then I've got all these. Yeah, they're all alright, Glenn. The only thing, Glenn, though, was all out of the pots. So I've put them back together. Just put them in there for now, Glenn. I've got two. Hello, Biwizzle. Didn't see you come in, sir. Thank you very much. So I've got some planting to do. Any easy plants. Lymphocelia sessiflora, Amazon swords, cryptocorans, Anubias, anything like that. But you want easy growers. It does tell you on most plants, easy to intermediate. Yeah, they did, Glenn. He apologised, the guy. It wasn't his fault, he was just delivering. So whoever had it before him, Glenn, was playing basketball with it. Welcome in, everyone. Smash that like button, make Rob happy. Yeah, you can have moss balls. You can have moss balls in there. I've had moss balls in with my shrimp. Moss balls make really good grazing. for shrimps because they store loads of like, well, a mossball basically works like a filtration, so the mossball absorbs a lot of mulm and stuff, detritus, and the shrimp graze off it. Yeah, as you're saying, David, look at all my plants are one. That's one tank. Nice lever tank. I have got a lot. I ain't even opened the two pads. These. I'm going to open them now, Glenn, loud. Let's see what these are like. Oh. No, no fish. Shrimp only tanks. If you do get any fish, make sure the shrimplets cannot fit in the mouth. So like celestial pearl danios, CPDs, any nano fish, yes, but I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, look at these. Obviously they'll lift up. There's one. No problem at all. There's two. Where can I put these? What tanks have I got? Put it in there. And put one on the back there. Yeah, that's all the plants, Glenn, unpacked. I thought you was using the Rotala for yourself. I thought you was going to do like a wall at the back of Rotala orange juice. I don't know why you do it. Shrimp are nice. You'll really enjoy a shrimp tank. You really will. Especially when you start with like 10 ball python and then before you know it you've got like 100. It's a really nice feeling. Right. So that didn't do too well, the orange juice. I'm starting planting them, Glenn, tomorrow. Done the first tank. I'm just going to let that grass lift up naturally, Glenn, before I plant it. Oh dear. I'm going to plant some more crypts in here, Glenn. I probably don't, Glenn, because then I'll want them. So it's best to do it. Hello, Branton. Welcome in, sir. Hey Paul, welcome in. Paul, check this plant all out. What I got off Glen. Got all them, and I got all them. I think I got too many. I put some rope tabs in Glen just to let them get a boost. Yeah, I cleaned up a bit too much, and the wife actually kicked my ass that night, giving me a big talking to about spending and taking the piss. And then the next day she felt bad yesterday. She said, is there anything you want? I was like, excuse me? Is there anything you want? I was like, you said I couldn't have now. She went, I'm just saying so. So she got me 4 more discus. I know, right? She felt guilty for like whooping my ass, basically. Glencoes are growing. Upstairs in my bedroom. My fish. We don't have basements, ball python in the UK because the UK's too wet to have a basement. You dig 2 foot down and you hit water. No, David, I was like, what? I was shocked if I'm quite honest. Thought she can shout at me more. Nice mug of coffee. What, these Snow Whites? Snow Whites are bred, Paul. I bred them. If you're ever looking for a pair of Snow Whites, Plecos, let me know. I can sort you out. Get some Snow White Plecos. If you want a pair, just let me know. You can have a pair, Paul. Yeah, I've got quite a few males and females. Oh, the new discus. I ain't got them yet. Paid for them though. I thought I got 4 more because then they'll make 10 in the tank. Um, all over really. A lot of shop, a lot online. Um, I only use one shop, which is just over 2 hours away from where at the city I live in. It's in another city because the local fish store here is rubbish. Shop around is the best advice I can give. Don't purchase nothing because you see, look at them, go look at them all, and then go with the one that you personally think's, in your opinion, the best, because it usually is. And don't ever do that. I keep a change jar and all my change goes in it over the year. I use that for fish stuff. I paid for some fish with £1 coins before. There's, you're spoilt for choice in America. You've got some really good. You've got, if you want shrimp, check out Mark Shelley, Shelley. He breeds shrimp in America. He breeds in the thousands. A few around the pennies. There's a few what you'd call dollar coins, dollar bills. But yeah, Mark Shelley. Thank you, God. Welcome in, sir. Hope your day's going well. Alright, Glenn, I'll see you there. If you want to drop a link in the chat, Glenn, feel free. 100% they'll reproduce. There's no two ways about it, ball python. They reproduce. Oh, Branson, yeah, don't you have Neos? I forget a lot of people on here breed Neo Caridina. They'll only breed to the size of the tank, so for instance, when they slow down breeding, it means that the tank is literally full, probably full to the capacity. Once you get shrimp though, I'll warn you now, you really enjoy them that much, you end up getting another tank and another tank and another tank. And before you know it, you've got a little small fish room. Right, let's get the fish fed. There you are, check out his profile, ball python. Just feeding the discus. Down the feed, the watch it all the way down watch. Doom. The reason I do that is because then all the food falls right there. Welcome in everyone. I tried all my other fish on beef heart granules and they went down a right tree. I tried the Congos on them, God. You know what the Congos did? Destroyed them all. If anyone's wondering what that is there, that's a skimmer. No, they didn't hit the bottom. I thought I'm going to try them. It's to beef things up a bit, and I tried it even on all my African cichlids, and they was like, "Oh, what's this? I'm having that," and it went. You can decorate it however you want. What I would suggest is don't over decorate it, because then if you over decorate a tank with shrimping, you will not see the shrimp very well. So try and keep it minimal but effective. But you will enjoy shrimp. And if you was going to go for any red, I'd go for Bloody Mary. For blues, I'd go for... I like Blue Dreams. I love the excitement of doing a new tank. They do, Brenton. I started with cherry shrimp 9 years ago, and then within the third year I went on to Caridina, and I ended up with every tank in my room was shrimp. And now I'm more fish again. I do keep some. I've got a tank down there of reds, nice reds. I have some blue sapphires. But you don't just, you start with one tank, it all starts with one tank. Then you get MTS, multiple tank syndrome. Before you, as I say earlier, before you know it, you've got a full fish room. They're good little money makers as well if you can learn to ship. It's pretty easy and they ship really well. But like, because you will get lots of shrimp, you can sell some on to make some good money. Yes, guaranteed. Trust me. They're very easy to reproduce. Very easy. A lot easier than a fish. The only way you wouldn't reproduce is if you got all female or all male. The way you tell the sex on a shrimp, on a Neocaridina, if you look at the bottom of the shrimp's like stomach area, even though the stomach's in the head, by the way, males are straight to the bottom. So a male is like that, and a female is like that, curved. So males are straight to the bottom, straight, like straight line. Females are like, you can tell. Females also get a saddle, and the saddle is actually infertile eggs in the top, just below the head. And then when the male mates, them infertile eggs become fertile and travel down to the underneath the shrimp. Try and get them, yeah, try and get them to make sure they can get your males and females. I've had it before where I bought all shrimp, but I spent over £600, so like $800 on shrimp, and every single shrimp I got was male. Needless to say, that breeder got destroyed by myself because he took the piss. He stopped me all males. You can tend to tell more males because when a female molts, males all zoom around. No, females have the better colour. Females tend to also get that stripe on the back, depending on what colour it is. Yeah, that's what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing, Brenton. Just a nice way someone appreciates it and gets a colony going quicker. There has been incidences where I've sent buried shrimp and they've actually, the eggs have hatched in the bag, and the because it's a small confined space, they all got eaten or ate. I also don't use heat packs ever on shrimp. Ever, ever, ever. They can handle cold temperatures, very, very cold temperatures, as opposed to they don't do well in very warm temperatures. So I've never sent them. We just try and help each other, ball python. That's what it's about, right? It's the good thing about this YouTube is everyone's really forthcoming to give advice and to help. And when I first got into shrimp, there was nothing, no one. Probably one of the first in the UK, barring my friend Daniel. I'm not sure where she's located, which state she's in. Excuse the noise of the fan, but I need to turn it back on because it's absolutely roasting in here. I've got this tank now at 30 Celsius, 86 Fahrenheit. Yeah, oh yeah, it hasn't. Sponge filter is essential because they're shrimp friendly. So I wouldn't go with a normal filtration powered filter because shrimp can get in them. You've got a double sponge, which is that one. You can even have a double sponge with a power head on. You can have an air-driven double sponge, or you can have sponge filters like that. Sponge filters like that. Southern Wisconsin. Ooh. Empire State Building. She's on the East Coast. She's when they talk, when they want a coffee, they want a coffee and a bagel. That God. Is that your favourite cichlid god, the transcripts? The man. But don't tell the other ones. But Red Laser God, he loves his African tetras. many people love the Julia de Cromish transcripts of my fish. They're getting an upgrade. They're getting moved. They're getting moved into that tank, and there's free fish in there, and there's free fish in there. They're both going, and I'm moving the gold ocellatus down to there. That's got my Julia de Cromish Kiplii in it, and then this tank's I don't know yet. Don't know what I'm gonna have in this tank. Hello, Keith. Keith, have I got enough plants? Is section 1. Is section 2. And I've got my pads. I think I've got enough plants. Welcome in, Keith. So at least I've got some plants now to work with to start doing my epistogram. I'm also going to put a few more. I've got like a gap there. I want to plant down there. I've got like a gap there. I want to plant there. Shops always want yellow labs. They do well. I like the yellow Lea lupi as well. But I've got I've got some fish to shift. So if anyone in the UK wants Lampologus onotopenis zambia and Neolampologus cumwinsi, just let me know and you can have them. So if anybody out there in the UK wants them, just let me know. Underrated as well. They always seem to get passed off. Yeah, I can't ship across the pond. In your tank they would, Keith. In your tank they definitely would, because you've got the space, so you could probably house both of them. But I wouldn't recommend housing the Lampologus with the multifasciatus, because they will go to war. I was looking at some photos of Keith. The Burundis. I spent last night fish shopping. I put a pair of Hongsloy apistogramma in my basket ready. Yeah, but you get that with a lot of big fish, don't you? You don't see the real growth until they start growing. Once they're big, they get bigger. Long time ago, God. But yeah, The transcripts definitely need a bigger tank. The ocelots are having a disagreement. The female's in. Oh, there she is. There's babies in that shell there. I was tempted to let these go, to be honest. I still might. So if anyone wants to tempt me to let them go, try and talk me into it, you can have them free. There's males and females there. That female. That's a male. There's 1, 2, 3 males, 2 females. No internet. Yeah. If you wanted to know something, God, back then, you'd get your library card out and you would go spend the Saturday and your Sunday at library. That's what we used to do, and read as many books as you can. I wish I had the space like David and Jeff have, where I could actually do the camera so you could see me. But my room is not that big. My room is only like 16 foot by 10 foot. Actually, that's a lie. Probably more than 16 foot. But I've got space for a tank there. I've got space for a tank there. They're all getting set up. I've got space if I want to go with a big one here or small ones. Oh, there's my stash of I've been stocking up on substrates. So if you go on Amazon and it's out of stock, you know why. Oh, do you know I ain't even looked at these plants to what? Never lie. Cryptocorum, Walkeri. How's that then, Keith? What's going down? Have you found a space? Someone, have you got a spare room in the house? I've got my daughter's old bedroom. They don't come that often now. They're nearly at uni. Well, one's at uni, my son's at uni, my daughter's in her last year at college. So as soon as their room becomes available, that's my second fish room. And I might theme it like a Central American or South American. I don't know yet. Or it might become my discus room. Ooh. You turning into MD? Anyone wondering, does Sessiflora grow in hard water without any aqua soil? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Photocopying. Back then, yeah. There weren't even many books back then, and some of the books was actually in German. Why they ever had them in the library? Because I don't know many people fluent in German. The dog is actually allowed to go to hospital today where I'm with my wife to see her brother. The the district nurse who runs the ward allowed it. She bypassed, the doctor said no. She was like, yeah, it's my ward. So he's going there this evening. So I'm hoping it raises his spirits. Because he hasn't seen him since he's been in hospital. Well, they have like a healing dog session, therapy dogs, what go in huskies and whatnot. God, and it lit him up because he's an animal person. So the nurse went, "Do you have a dog, Kirsty?" He went, "Yeah." And then straight away he said, "Dexter." So got talking. Yeah, and they can take. Eating like pigs, David. Eating like absolute pigs. Not skinny anymore. But they're all doing super duper well. Hello, Mike. Welcome in, sir. Yeah, I got Discus North. I got this. And you crumble it up. I've been crumbling all my foods, like you said, and it's working a treat. I also offered them California black worm, and they took the lot. Yeah, so they're like Cali black worms. Yes, totally. No difference in it at all whatsoever. UV clarifier going. Water change. I did a big water change last night. 80%, even though I was only supposed to do 25. Cleaned the filter out, cleaned the pre-filter. Obviously I didn't clean so much of the mulm and stuff out in the pre-filter, the main filter, but yeah, it's doing well, eating. So I'm really pleased, to be honest. No, it looks healed already, if I'm honest. If that makes sense. Looks like it's all sealed. No, it's no difference in size or anything. But there's treatment in the water as well. There's treatment being in the water. I'd say so, yes. But my visual looking at it, yes, 100%. I think with your advice and intervention, it's saved the day. Yes, he's eating. He don't get as much food as the others because the others are a little bit bigger. But what I did was where he was in the tank, I dropped a load of Cali blackworms and he went nuts for him. Oh, nice. I've decided I'm turning my daughter's bedroom, because like I said earlier, they don't come round as often now, and you know, they've almost flown the nest. So I asked my wife if I could turn it into a discus room, and she said yes. Oh, blue explosion. Nice. I'm really enjoying the discus, I ain't gonna lie. Like, really, really enjoying them. No problem, Ball Python. You take care and enjoy the rest of your day. God bless. Tell you what, discus north, they certainly eat though, don't they? Oh yeah. I never thought I'd experience a feeling like it. And if anyone's never had discus, once you get discus, it's like it becomes the creme de la creme of fish for you. Well, as for me, don't tell me other fish that though. But yeah, discus have become my favourite fish. Easily. I just like just the way they are, and you think how they're gonna get in a plant, and then before you know it, they're actually sideways in a plant getting some food. But yeah, discus are. I've already got 4 more coming, Keith. Oh, didn't I tell you? Yeah, I've got 4 more coming. I've also got I've put a deposit down on a tank to be built for here. This tank's going. This tank's going, and that space there is 1200. So 1.2 meters. Ignore the dog. So I've got a custom tank all the way along there getting built, which is only 40i. Yeah, I got 4 more, Keith. To cut a long story short, all them plants I bid on that Glens come to £92, and I was only supposed to spend £30. My wife went absolutely nuts at me, proper nuts, give me a good talking to about spending, told me I'm taking the biscuit, taking the piss. And then yesterday, she came up from work and she's like, I'm sorry, Rob. She burst into tears. She's like, what do you want? I'm like, what? She said, what do you want? What do you mean? She went, get some fish. I was like, I'll have 4 discus then. Yeah, 4 feet, Keith. 4 foot tank. But all 4 foot tanks I've seen are like 40, 50i. 45 to 50i. I only need 40i. And I need 40 deep. So the only real way was to get a custom tank built. Hello, fish family. Same place. It's true. It's true, though, David. It's true, though. Discus. I can't say my wife isn't supportive, because she I do take the piss a lot. I'm always buying stuff. I've spent, in the last week, I've spent close to £400 on discus food alone. Yeah, but 2 nice fish. You see, I don't see it like that. I see it like £170 is a great investment. If a fish is expensive, I try to bypass the price and look at it as an investment, because then if I can breed it, I can claw my money back. £20, that's like a stone and a half. Well done, you. Is that because you're not eating? It isn't. You've got to look at expensive fish as an investment. You see, someone said to me once, how can you justify spending £150 on a shrimp? I went, well, if you went and bought a bar of gold and put it into your safe, is that an investment? They went, yeah. I said, well, the shrimp are the same for me. They'll reproduce. I'll get X, Y, and Z, sell them, and make the money back. I've done it with every single fish. So technically speaking, all the fish barring the discus have been repaid for. Yeah, I got some Stenka food. I got it from Germany off Amazon. 140 grams. It was £24, so like $30. This is it. And I like to have a variety of foods. Because I think variety is key. Some days I might not want that food, but some days I might want that food. I rotate my foods as well. I'm trying not to give them specific foods so they don't become... Exactly. I think half the battle with discus is having a variety of food. Because if they've got variety, you know they're going to be a lot better. Well, variety is key. I do it with all my other fish. So why wouldn't I with the dish? You know, it's like when you... I'm gonna feed... They're looking for food still, so I'm gonna... This is my feeding tube, by the way. I don't stay in there. So far, they've not refused a single... As you'll see, this is a different food. And as you can see, I also leave it out pellets so they can get all the little bits. I did what you suggested. It works a treat. Don't like bloodworm. There's none. If I wanted to eat any live food, it would be adult brown shrimp, Daphnia, and not bloodworm, Cali blackworm. Cali blackworm, there's just more nutritional value, way more. It's a superfood. I think I've just got lucky. I think the daily water changes and keeping it pristine are helping as well. It's like I've been prepping my water for the water change. I've got a good system going. Like I fill my bin up 24 hours before, and now it's just warming up to the same temperature. I've literally covered all boundaries, and I think that's why I'm doing well. But if it weren't for yourself saying about the food, making it smaller, I'd have still been feeding big pieces. They've not refused the food, and I've given them 9 so far, 9 different ones. I even tried them on a tablet food, and they actually sat there and picked at the tablet food until it was gone. The tablets actually dissolve in water, like break up in water, so they was absolutely loving it. I do have one discus that becomes very dominant when I put feed in. This one, as you can see, chases them all away. But now there's food everywhere, so I know they all get some. And my plecos in there are like, woo! I also bought the food the breeder feeds his discus on. Again, it's a soft pellet. It's small, but it crushes up smaller. I bought a kilo of that. That's the actual food that was on. Oh no, well, I know I'm going to wet an idle at some point. I'm mentally prepared for that. If anything goes wrong, I've also got a spare tank set up ready, same parameters and everything. So if I need to section any, move any. I asked the questions. What do you feed your fish? He said the tetradiscus granules. And what was the other one? Well, the foods I got was what he was feeding. So I think that's why. And I got a few extras. Tried them. And yeah, they work. But I was really pleased with how they took the Cali Black worm. No hesitation whatsoever. Ah. Well, to be honest, when you're spending big bucks on a fish, to me, you want to know what the local fish store has it on. What this you want to know this, that, and the other. Probably because you might be able to go to them yourself and cut out the middleman. A lot of shops do that. So what you want to see, good clean fish. Like with any fish. Visually you want it to look as pristine as possible. Look, see if it's underweight, skinny. It's usually a telltale sign that they've not fed it for a week for shipping. Exactly. If you know you're getting a good fish, you don't plan paying whatever you have to pay. I was looking at flower runs the other day, but then I'm just thinking, one tank for one fish, is it really worth it? They are nice fish. Yeah, yeah, and even then that'll just get you the, well, it'll get you something nice. Yeah, you've got the space, why not? Why the hell not? Rib. Hi Mike, welcome in sir. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Make Rob happy. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, I'll check it out, Discus. I'll check it out later. I was looking how you run everything off into each tank. Clever idea, really. Go free it. Nice. Right, guys, I'm going to have to shoot because my wife will be home and be having dinner, and then she's got hospital. Nice. But yeah, as always, thank you for joining me. Thank you for the conversation. It's been a pleasure. Catch you all later. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, take care. Bye. Bye.